Alright, here we go. This is set number 4 on Roomberg, Insidious Gaming, as the blue side starting to the north.
And of course, front mission.
Well, actually, I thought that MiTH went with 5 AMX 50s because I thought that the 2 AMX 13s were actually 50s, but yeah, why don't you take us through the tank lineup?
Well, just going ahead and looking at Insidious Gaming, they have 3 110s, 1 AMX 50, and 1 KV5. That is 5 heavy tanks for Insidious Gaming, whereas for front mission, they have 3 AMX 50s and 2 AMX 1390s, so a bit lighter on the front mission side. We're going to have to see what they do with those light tanks.
Yeah, definitely. So early on, we do see MiTH.Front mission hugging the edge of the city right now. I think they're still deciding to go for the city, inner city, or the outer field area. I guess it really just depends on what information they get on Insidious Gaming's positioning here. You can't see it on your screen right now, but Insidious Gaming have actually made it pretty much to the center of the city area. You can see it right there, right now. Yeah, Insidious Gaming kind of in the central plaza area of the inner city. MiTH.Front mission have not spotted them yet, so they're still safe, and they're still probably, they're gonna, I guess, progress a little bit more south.
Yeah, I mean, they're doing this again where they keep all of their 5 heavy tanks really close together, kind of like a more defensive, slower, immortal play style where they just keep all those heavy tanks together and try to make a push somewhere. They have spotted right now Calliope, so they have some idea that front mission is going for that outer edge of the city push there, or just trying to stay around that area, whereas I think 1 tank for Insidious Gaming was spotted. So in turn, front mission does have somewhat of an idea that most of the Insidious Gaming tanks are going to be in that inner city, maybe going to go for a bottom push sometime soon.
Yeah, it's just another classic stalemate situation where both teams, they know generally where the other side is, but just position-wise and just kind of just everything, you can't afford to push in, especially in this current situation, because whoever pushes is almost certainly going to lose that engagement. So we do see Insidious Gaming continuing to push down south here, and they have spotted, I'm not sure if it's actually, yeah, Ripper there in that AMX 13 trying to take out Bubbles here. Bubbles actually, Ripper missing that shot onto Bubbles, another shot missing onto Bubbles, but finally gets taken out there, and the first blood getting awarded to Boom.TH.
Yeah, I like what they're doing with the light tanks. They are sending them up all the way, like right close to the base and taking out those T1s pretty early. It's going to force ISG to pull back a little bit, be a little bit more defensive just to make sure, because this map is really big, and as you see on your screen now, front mission, after taking out that map control, that map vision of Insidious Gaming, they are taking a really nice position up here in the north, and it looks like they're going to try to slowly push and take out some more tanks for Insidious Gaming.
Yeah, now most of these heavy tanks, at least actually all 3 of the AMX 50s now on the MiTH.Front mission side have made it way to the most kind of northern line of this map here. You can't go any further north than that. They are kind of hugging, and there are a couple of buildings and some places to take cover under, so I like their positioning right now, but still, with these 2 AMX 13s, they cannot afford to engage Insidious Gaming head-on. If they engage Insidious Gaming head-on, they're certainly going to lose, especially because of how much hit points and how much armor all of these Insidious Gaming tanks have, especially Nisa. I mean, almost 1,800 hit points on that KV5.
Yeah, and if you're that little AMX 13 trying to fire onto that KV5, it's not going to do much damage. It's going to take you at least...
It's almost like not really, but kind of like a T1. Shooting an ice 3
throwing rocks at like a wall or something.
Yeah. But anyway, the base capture being started now for the front mission side. So Insidious Gaming, sure, they're going to come back and defend this now. They just got to be careful not to take too much damage and not to, I guess, come out too far out of cover, because those AMX 50s will in fact unleash their autoloaders if they push out too far.
Yeah, we saw a ping go in the middle, right at the bottom of that northern ridge at the forest there. And they're going to try to come at this from 2 angles, but already sending a bunch of tanks here to take out this small T1, but they might get out of position. They are sending Nisa first.
Some damage.
I like this. They're sending Nisa first to take some of the damage and get some shots onto them. They have 3 of the heavy tanks already. 2 of the other ones are swinging around the bottom. They are going to get more angles here.
Even though Nisa went down here, a lot of those AMX 50s are now extremely low on ammo, and it takes almost a minute, actually about 43 seconds for those autoloaders to reload here. And they do trade for Calliope, so it is a worthy trade here. Deathsky's also about to finish off top. Top is completely out of bullets, I'm assuming. Same with the other AMX 50s, same with Boom.TH. I mean, these AMX 50s, they have a lot of damage. They're great firepower-wise, but once those autoloaders run out, you're pretty much a sitting duck. You're just a moving piece of rubble because all you can do is move around and ram. That's the best case scenario until your autoloader comes back. But Griff's starting to take damage here. He has to be careful because if he goes down, it's going to get tied up once again. The base capture also being started by Insidious Gaming. Unfortunately, Griff does fall there. They do have the base capture in favor of Insidious Gaming, so as long as Insidious Gaming hold these tanks up here in the northern edge, it's the base capture is going to be a continuing pressure point that MiTH.Front mission have to worry about.
Yeah, that is a nice thing right there. They sent that team in there to start that base capture early, put more pressure onto Front mission, and already now having the advantage, they have 3 heavy tanks to just 1 heavy and 1 light tank of Front mission. I see Insidious Gaming taking this with flying colors. I mean, the idea again for Front mission was good, but it just didn't quite work out for them in this game.
Yeah, most definitely. So now Insidious Gaming, I'm expecting them just to kind of play passively, just kind of wait this set out here, because no matter what happens, if no other tanks go down, Insidious Gaming will win this set by default. So they're not going to risk anything. A couple of their tanks are quite low. I mean, Death Skies, yeah, down to 600, definitely like 2 shots will take him down. If any of the tanks, Insidious Gaming tanks, go down, it could potentially be a, worst case scenario loss, but most likely a draw. So they're just really trying to play safe here. Nikolai is still at full health, so as long as Nikolai kind of stays out in front of the other 2 tanks, they should be completely fine.
Yeah, I mean, nothing to risk here, nothing to worry about. They can just play passive, sit back, and defend the base and take that win. I have to give it to Insidious Gaming, playing really well in this set. They didn't panic when the T1 went down. They put themselves in a good position to defend it if the base capture went down.
Oh, the T1 does
T1
go down though.
Out.
Yeah.
And when it did start, they responded very well. They sent the 2 tanks. They came from 2 angles, not 3. Came from 2 solid angles. They sent Nisa first. They got all the good angles. They were able to win that firefight in the beginning and towards the end there. Even though I liked when they sent the 2 light tanks around to try to take out Griffs, and they did take out Griffs, but from there you have 2 light tanks against a bunch of heavies, and it didn't quite work out as they were trying to run away. But Front mission trying to throw out all the remove all the stops and just go with a very strong strategy. It looked nice in the beginning, but not quite what they were expecting here.
Yeah,
and Insidious Gaming probably going to take this one 3-1.
Yeah, I think you summarized it quite well there. Those AMX 50s, I think I briefly mentioned this, but they have a lot of firepower. They're quite mobile as well, and they're great sniping tanks. But the thing is, I mean, once those autoloaders run out, once you use your 6 shots, you're a sitting duck. There's absolutely nothing you can do for over 40 seconds. And then in that time, even though Nisa got taken down first in that KV5, I mean, those AMX 50s at least had to expend 3 or 4 shots apiece to take down Nisa. And then once they did, they had maybe 2, maybe at maximum 3 shots left in their autoloader, and and those 3 shots are just not enough to take care of 3 110s and an additional AMX 50. So really, Insidious Gaming just playing this very wisely, just knowing that as long as they focus all their damage onto one particular tank, I guess Nisa in this case. Yeah. As long as they, I guess, it's not wasting their bullets, but if they use all their bullets, then that's when the vulnerability is open, and that's when Insidious Gaming can take down pretty much every other tank on that team.
Yeah, I mean, that's the weakness of the AMX 50. I really like to see AMX 50s on those longer maps where you can be in more cover, whereas on this map, they were trying to defend this, but a bunch of
BOP trying to make something happen. You're trying to take out at least 1 tank to go for the draw here. But I really don't think it's going to work out. I mean, Death Skies, actually this might work out because Death Skies is going to go down maybe. 4 hit points left. Death Skies, he is still not landing any damage, and now MiTH have taken the advantage now. I cannot believe this. Nikolai has to absolutely finish off MiTH, help me please, or else this will be a draw or even a loss for their team. I think the AMX 50 is out of bullets now as well, so Nikolai has about 40 seconds, actually now about 20 to 30 before BoomTH has his autoloader up, and he has to take him down before that.
Nikolai just got to take this really slowly, just steadily, and take up both of these things. I think he can do. They both are so low.
Okay, yes, that
shot
kill.
Going on to Boom, he does take that out, and now just a very, very low light tank.
Help me please should get the hell out of here right now.
He should be running right now.
I don't know why he was staying there, actually.
I guess he